All right, all right. We are here. Episode 2, Front Porch Talk Podcast 734. And we gonna do this intro, so y'all can know who we all are. I'm Frank. This is my voice, you know. We got my boy AK to the right. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Though?
You got C Boyce, or his fifth flame. No, long live Seven Flames. You can find me on anything, Instagram, Facebook, anything. C Boyce 4, Snapchat, all that. I'm from the North, 734.
We got Drone Hood in the back. You can hear them later. You'll those faint voices you hear in the background. We gonna go in the
What's up with?
that dirty man, Mr. Robert Kelly. Terrible, The first thing I
Nigga, you nasty.
That's what it is. I mean, he been doing that. That ain't nothing new.
the first thing for me was just like this nigga been, he been known for being nasty,
And he should have been locked his
and he
ass
should
up.
have been locked up, period, or dealt with.
Or dead somewhere.
But when I got to watching the docu-series, of course, and you get to finding out, okay, he been, touched. You're like, duh. But, like, I guess the biggest thing in the docu-series for me was the old black lady who was his teacher back in the day. And she was like, from the jump, even when he was young, he was saying too much wild sexual stuff.
Yeah,
like,
she had to check him on that
and
boy. You
had
can't
to
be
check
saying
him,
that. I
like,
don't know.
Y'all know what really, like, fucks the whole situation up for me, though? It's not even, we knew this shit for years. People that know music, you already done heard about R. Kelly and underage women and shit like that.
entertainers, period.
Exactly, entertainers, period. But the shit that really bothers me is that it's motherfuckers that really try to justify this shit and defend it. Like, well, those girls, they were young, he was hot and da-da-da. Oh, motherfucking well, so what? Are we
Exactly.
really ignoring the fact that this is
Period.
like statutory
Yeah,
rape?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just it don't matter who the fuck the man is. Just like I seen a Boosie interview. He was like, well, they coming after this man music. And da-da-da. Yeah, they gonna go after his music and shit like that. But at the same time, Boosie, you got daughters too. Would you feel if
Exactly.
a nigga
Right.
did that shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we fought and everybody, parents, all the adults that was involved that knew the shit was going on, whatever. But don't try to justify the shit. Well, they shouldn't have let their kids did it. No, you sound like a fucking idiot.
And everybody knew. Yeah, they shouldn't have did that. But it happened, and he shouldn't have definitely not did that shit.
And it's more for them parents' fault than them girls' fault before anything.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Exactly.
Stupid ass parent taking that kid to go see R. Kelly, nigga. Ain't no way in hell. No way in hell. My mama ain't taking me to the football coach
Oh, it's my career.
because he winning
Fuck that
championships,
career.
but he's still touching butts, nigga. She ain't gonna take me to that football coach.
You want that career that bad? Okay, but I'll quit my job and I'll support you, and we can go get this career. But with Kels, oh no, you can forget that. We going somewhere else. We need to find one of these other bootleg singers, Trey Songz or whoever, or somebody like nigga. And the one dad gonna say, oh, if you go somewhere, she's gonna have a chaperone, either my daughter, me, or my wife. Okay, so the second it was her daughter out there.
Nigga, he gonna fuck
Like-
around, snatch your wife.
Exactly, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
fucking
nigga,
with-
come on.
man.
Had all them locked up. Daughter calling the parents like, oh, they threatened me. They dropped me off on Chicago talking about they was going to kill me and this and that. Don't say nothing. Like, nigga, burnt out. But like you said, he ain't the only one. And so if we going
I think from fans,
we gonna stop Kels, we
like
got
the
to
fans,
stop everybody else,
whoever
too.
was like figuring out new shit, like to find out he had a whole cult going on and shit like that. That was
Disgusting.
like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah,
are you serious? Like, how you had the little females out here recruiting other females?
Right.
Like, he didn't say no age, he just said girls.
Then got the some of them girls dressing up like boys and shit. Nigga, come on,
Right.
man. Looking like little middle school boys. Are you kidding me?
Crazy.
Super sissy. That's the new.
And that's the question in here is like where like when do you stop supporting the artist? Where's the line? You know, you had Extension or however you say the boy name.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but you know how we is as black people, we get so caught up in our blackness that we just try to slide everything up under the damn rug, which don't make no sense. You got to hold everybody accountable to they say. Like, we know about all these white men that got the same allegations, whether they movie producers, actors, or
Woody
whatever.
Allen, all of
we
them.
know
The
about
list
this
goes
shit.
on and
I
on.
don't know why this shit took 25,
Yeah.
26 years to
It
come
took,
out.
It took that long because
the laws in America do not care about women like that. Like for
And
real,
all
for
of,
real.
and,
About
and
protecting
all of
them.
them except her sister was like, all of them except her sister and her best friend was like that was her. The girl got up on stage like that wasn't me.
Yeah.
Her brother got up on stage like that's not her. Her mom got on stage like that wasn't her. And somebody else got on stage like wasn't her. But her sister and her best friend was up there
Yeah.
crying. Some white girl like what does she have to lie
Yeah.
about like.
And that's the sad part is he would have been locked up if all that girl said was
That
it
was
was me and the
period.
chick. And her
That's
best,
it.
like you said, the best friend said it was her, and her
Well,
sister
it's
said
4
it was
against
her.
2. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
Nigga,
And
what?
then they had that old dude on the jury who was just like, "Oh, I just didn't like them the way they dress.
Yeah.
You got motherfuckers on the jury who already deciding off how y'all look and shit.
Because they from the hood. What? Like that bitch?
Like,
Don't even make no-
but all them niggas in his neighborhood and all that shit who saw him going up to the high school and all that shit back in the day, like early
Bogus.
90s, y'all some fuck ass niggas, dog. Like, y'all should have beat
Bogus.
his ass. People up at the high school should have beat his ass. All them people in that docu-series who seen something and let him do something or knew of something.
Yeah. And why you at the
that's
middle
some
school,
bullshit.
dog?
That's
Go
some
up to
bullshit.
the
if-
college.
'cause if
Go up to the college. You can do
All
the
y'all
same
niggas
thing.
that was coming up to Huron Pioneer, nigga, when we was in high school and y'all graduated
happened.
2-3 years ago, trying to holler at all the chicks, you hoe ass niggas is in the same boat too. We not gonna name drop, but y'all know who y'all is. And if you ever hear this and you see me in person, I will call your ass out about the shit because I remember you.
Wow.
It's like, nigga, Kels, you could have went to the college, nigga, and had the same thing go down. Pass give your managers, go get old girl right here, give her my number. In the college, the same thing you was doing in the middle schools or high schools, like you could have did that in the colleges.
They was throwing draws at this nigga. You could have had niggas' grandmas.
Like,
Yeah, everybody was
for
listening
real
to
though.
Kels.
For
For
straight
real,
up
90s
though.
it was R. Kelly,
Dog.
Keith Sweat, nigga.
Everybody, mom and everybody.
Was Black Street,
He wanted
Tony.
He want to fuck with the daughter of the mom that's bumping the music. Ain't that a bit? No, I don't want you. I'm looking at your daughter. What she like?
Yeah, I'm a teach her some skills. What the fuck kind of skills is you gonna teach her, nigga? They probably thought he was teaching them vocal skills. He teaching them some whole other shit.
Throat vocal.
Crazy. I ain't heard no. Yeah. Like, I ain't heard. And his wife, I don't believe his wife. Her old line ass. I'm sorry, I don't believe her ass.
And
Singing
what
this nigga
part?
song?
You don't believe nothing of what she said?
Did y'all see her singing this nigga song with the new
Yeah,
husband?
yeah. I don't.
Happy people.
I don't believe.
Yeah.
Like her saying she ain't see a side of him. Like Sparkle said she seen her ass to
she
come
don't-
out the
she
She was
lying.
room.
gonna
Yeah,
say,
she
sing it, baby daddy. What?
You know what I mean? Like Sparkle said she seen her ass if she can come out the room to eat. Like, and you know she on there talking about I ain't know he was this or that,
But yeah,
that until
yeah.
all that broke.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what to believe out of her mouth exactly. Like I think she kind of knew.
She definitely knew. That's why she was with the nigga.
Like she's
Come on.
the head chick. You know what I'm saying? Like.
It's hard to not stay with somebody and not know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, that's damn near impossible.
And even that's what I mean. And she on there like, I don't know. He was just living this double life. Like, nah, he couldn't have been that. He can't read. Like, his nigga can't be that smart. Like, come
Why they
on.
always let the niggas who can't read and write
Exactly.
get
do
the
all
money?
of this shit, man?
But
Floyd Mayweather,
I'm
R.
mad
Kelly.
as hell sometimes. This is,
Niggas illiterate than a motherfucker. But got all the
But-
money in the world.
he make some of the best music in the world. I mean, it's undeniable. You can't
I mean, I wouldn't.
deny it. It's-
Sorry, but I mean, he did make great music. I'm not a fan. I never had an album. I was young. R. Kelly, I was a fucking teenager.
Never bought one.
Yeah.
I never,
bought
nothing.
an
I
R.
never.
Kelly.
I mean,
I
neither.
never-
Never
oh.
bought it. Nothing. But when it was on, if the show was getting played, at YouTube, I'm jamming. All right.
For sure. But we off on that though, man. Fuck R. Kelly. Chi-Town, y'all need to bury that nigga, man. Do something. Make a move. But what's been good?
Chi-Town, y'all need to.
What's been good with you, Chucky?
I'm out here thugging. Thug life. Fuck it. You know you could just say that now. Motherfuckers roll with it. Just like music. But these, music nowadays, these niggas really be talking about what they be doing. Get locked up. See you later.
Ooh.
But no, let's get into the subject of social media. When is taking it too far on social media? What is too far?
Too far. It depends. Cause just people just gotta be better, man. Like you can't be doing all that, putting all the business out on like Front Street. Like, I don't get that. Like, I just don't get that. Like, I've seen too many people doing that, especially around here. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, these clout chasing hood reporters. Those are the ones that get killed the fastest. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you like say we got the podcast, but we don't just put people's names on things that's gonna negatively affect them in any way, form, or fashion. We talk about celebrities and shit like that because that's because the world talk about it. You know, it's news. Charlemagne and all them on Breakfast Club, they get into personal business with celebrities and have them on the show, which makes it like, okay, we want to know as fans, like, is this, you know, they say this, this, and that. And if you get mad, then 9 times out of 10, we know it's true because you're getting mad. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the real world go, people don't play about their lives. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be, oh, this is happening in your life, so I'm going to report it because deep down in the dark, you can have some shit in your life that you might not want people to know. And when they find out, it's going to hit the streets or whatever, and then you could try to say, "Oh, that's a lie, lie." But if the proof is in the pudding, you know, there's no fighting a lie. So at the same time, you shouldn't even be wasting energy.
Who you fuck with.
You shouldn't be wasting energy in other people's lives trying to figure out what they got going on, what dirt they did, and putting it out to the streets when you don't even know these people personally.
Yeah,
you don't know what make people snap or tick. You know what I'm saying? Anything. So.
Well, that's what's, you know, and
that's the bad thing about social media. No face-to-face contact.
Exactly. People feel
be
secure.
off at the mouth.
It's just like when you first start playing Call of Duty online. When you first start playing Call of Duty online, you got the little white boys, nigger.
Right?
Ah, man.
Hey, that's the first diss. That's the number one diss.
No, especially if you was at the crib with your grandma and your mom there. You can't cuss back. You be like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I'm good.
For real, bro.
It's deep down inside, you want to say these motherfuckers keep calling me nigga. I'm gonna jump through there and kick their ass.
It's crazy because like we didn't have it. You know, we didn't have it. Like as we were seniors, you had like what was that shit called? It started with like X or something. Yes, that was the name of it, Zanga.
You had AOL.
Zanga.
You had AOL Messenger, but you had to be privileged to have that.
Right.
We didn't have no computers at the crib. If you had a computer at the crib, you had AOL Messenger.
We weren't doing all that cyberbullying and shit like that. And then even when Facebook came out, like you had to be in college to get on Facebook, you know, like for a while. Like, and then it just opened up the floodgates. And then everybody got on there wanting to expose this
Facebook
person,
was bad
that
first,
person.
I knew it was going to be bad the first time I seen a nigga that dropped out of high school on there, and it was supposed to be for college students. I said, how did it even qualify? I thought you had to qualify to get on this
Like
shit.
I said, I knew it was open to everybody when I started seeing names like Larry Getting to the Money, Sanderson or some shit like that. Like I was like, fuck it. It's a rap. It's a rap tap.
But yeah, people take that social media too to the heart too much. Like, oh, you didn't put me up as your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your whatever friend, or we in a relationship or complicated. Like, it doesn't matter. Man, you know we kicking it, so why does it matter? Like,
and then you got the kids with the cyberbullying. Like my nephew been dealing with that, and that's like, you know, that's like when it is like y'all just doing too much, you know? Because like I said, once again, we didn't have that in school. So like you getting bullied straight up
face
to your
to face,
face,
yeah.
and at some point,
Gotta learn
a
how to
kid
deal
would
with it.
snap back and fight back and get his respect, win or lose.
That's another thing. Then you got to deal with the level of intelligence of some of these adults on social media, too. Because, like, we don't need to know that you're hungry and you about to go get some food, or that you woke up and little Eddie breath stank and he threw up all over you. We don't need to know all that. It's just certain shit that you don't need to put. Like, if you wanted that, that's what you got Twitter for. Stop tying different social media accounts together.
Nigga,
like, Facebook
nigga,
ain't
none of-
Instagram
nigga, none of that
or
shit is,
Twitter.
nigga,
You know what I'm
necessary,
saying?
nigga,
For you
on-
to be posting every
on
2
Twi-
hours
on
or
Twitter-
hour,
on Twitter,
every
Instagram,
10 minutes.
Facebook, none of
I
that
seen
shit.
nigga post status every 5 minutes. I said, come on, man. This can't be real life, bro. We don't need to know all that. We don't need to know when you wiping your ass and when you pissing. We don't need to know that.
Yeah, I'm good.
We just
Couldn't tell you that
chilling.
last time I posted.
You know, send a positive vibe out. if you know you got to send condolences or letting people know
Or if
somebody
you just
passed.
clown and clown.
That's how you keep in contact with certain shit. That's how you do it, But as far as anything personal, I'm gonna kill this bitch when I see her. You're going to jail. If she ends up dead, they got you. They know you did it, dumbass. You posted on Facebook.
Out of there.
Or the baby mama, baby daddy drama, like that's like that shouldn't happen.
In-house, man.
That shouldn't happen. That should be in house. Like
Right, but we know that's it. Just like the meme we posted the other day with Soldier Boy. We heard my baby daddy crazy. Yo, baby daddy, the nigga that only fights you? No, come on now. We know behind closed doors. We know your baby daddy is
But
bitch
that shouldn't be out there. And I say that
Yeah.
especially now because the kids is old enough to be on social media.
Yeah.
So it's a whole nother level now from them just knowing y'all argue.
And how you
But
treat
now they see that it's just out in
yeah,
public
and how
like
you
that
treat
everywhere. Like
the other
that's
parent in
that's whack as
the
fuck.
relationship. How you treat the other parent is gonna reflect on the kid because if the kid always hear you saying, "Yo, dumbass daddy," what you think the kid gonna think? That's my dumbass daddy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But if you just be positive about it, talk your shit to yourself or to your friends or something. Don't when the kid around, you gotta be positive. Too many bad relationships making these kids, and it's affecting them to go sideways and be crazy and not pay attention, and all different type of shit getting diagnosed from schools and learning disabilities. It don't make sense.
And if y'all gonna record all these fights on Facebook or whatever on whatever social media, like get paid for it at least. Shit, fuck it. I ain't gonna say don't post it. You shouldn't post it.
I don't know what's too far though, cause shit,
But
a nigga, one dude came home, seen his girl in the bed with some dude, like next passed out, and he tried to tap her, wake her up, cause he was gonna be like, oh, what is he like for breakfast? He was gonna make like on some funny stuff and make his breakfast. And she wasn't wake up. She was so drunk. So he just Facebook took a couple pictures, put it on Facebook and dipped like and exposed him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, oh, that's wrong. You shouldn't have did that. Like, nah, you get exposed, man. You get exposed. Like, but then it's like if they got kids together, the kids gonna see that. But hey, your mom ain't shit. Exactly. Your mom ain't shit. Like that nigga would have woke up to some hot water, nigga, or something, nigga.
that's another reason why, especially nowadays,
Actually,
because
a hot fist.
because of all of this shit.
Washington County, there's no such thing as you being blood, Crips, and none of that. Whatever. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Mixing B's with C's and
Yeah, knock it off. Yeah,
Had
I'm doing
to.
the most of it. Yeah, that's social media for the birds though. When it comes to that, exposing just to expose, like it's different to somebody. Like I said, that's tough. Cause do you expose your wife or a girl
For something like
for something like that? I don't know.
I've seen a couple videos like that.
I would,
I
though,
seen a
just
video
cause,
of a
but-
girl.
a lot of tough guys.
I just seen a video of a girl. It was like her birthday, and it was like it was like probably like 20 people gathered around a big table at some house, and saying happy birthday, and she about to blow the cake out, and they asked her a wish, and she just told her boyfriend.
Oh yeah, I seen that
it's
too.
it's a wrap. You know
Broke
what
it
I'm
down
saying?
to him like, yeah.
Broke it down, found out, knew he was cheating and all
Whoopty-whoopty,
of that.
I peeped
then,
into it. I was
you know,
crying off of that.
They put that up. and
Like it's time for you to go. Man.
And it's like,
Gotcha.
yeah, like you was fucking up, cuz you can't, you
Thought
kind of don't got no right to say nothing.
Thought you
Like
was
you
a
kind of
Mac
don't got
Daddy.
no right to
Yeah.
say nothing, like the way you fucked up. So
They gonna
like,
place.
and she did it kind of classy, like she ain't,
Wild out, yeah, I was dying off of that.
Yeah.
Stone Cold
like-
Steve Austin gonna play in the background.
and that because people gonna ask her why they broke up, and she gonna have to hold that in. Like, nah, you was on some fuck shit. Boom, woo, woo,
Stone
woo.
Cold Steve Austin
It's
gonna
out
play
there.
in the background. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
So, what's been going on in your neighborhood, Twank?
But yeah, as far as playing sports and versus video games and the kids nowadays, like, is that really people really think that's a big difference? Because I know I do. Like, we played sports and was out, and we learned how to take a L, and it wasn't this everybody get a trophy, and participation and all that. Like, but now it's like video games, so if you lose, you can just hit reset, start over. It ain't no. So then when they get to the real life and take an L, it's like, man, oh, I took an L. Oh man, I don't know how to deal with it. I quit. I'm transferring. Like, what? You quitting and you transferring? Like, what? I was a kid in high school, junior year, 11,000 yards, or 1,100 yards, 1,100 yards receiving. And then transferred to another school and didn't get, but got less than 20 catches. Like, come on. Why do you leave one school just because you want to go to Ipsy? Like, knock it off. Like, got to Ipsy like you, I'm going to be shining at Ipsy like I was at Lincoln. No. You out of there.
That's the new thing, man.
So, like,
It's hard now because they got all these rules, though, these laws where kids can't be like
by themselves and out and
outside and by themselves. And then you got parents working mad hours, crazy hours.
Yeah.
So you got, if the kids ain't actually on a sports team with coaches and people that's supposed to be around.
They actually care.
Yeah, that's why I don't see no kids out at the park no more, because they'll actually get in trouble, or their parents gonna get in trouble, and that makes no sense. Because, like you just said, you don't learn to be. You can't blossom. Like you can't grow. Like it used to be. So many motherfuckers outside, dog, on a summer day when we was kids, like from all ages.
No mental stimulation. I shouldn't say no mental stimulation. No, I don't know what. No social stimulation is what it is. Like,
yeah,
all it is being in this video game. This like, yeah, okay. You play video games at night when you're tired and you about to go to sleep. During the day when it's hot, and you go out there and get it in. Like, we had to go outside.
We had to learn how to maneuver. You know what I mean? So
I used to die when I had to stay in the house.
me too. Like, go outside and play. Try to play any sport. Like. All of that. We ain't got no football, we hooping. We ain't got no hoop.
It used to be the
got
punishment.
video games at the
punishment
age
used
of
to be you
4
had to
and
stay in the
shit.
house.
They got video games at the age of 4. They got cell phones by the age of 7 and 8.
I know, like,
You know, people like, oh, well, I just need to keep contact. How the fuck did your parents keep contact with you? They just pull up on your ass if you was at school.
Knew where you was
know what
at.
I'm saying?
You had told them where you was at.
And if your ass wasn't there, they gonna hunt you down.
Technology and being
If they really
materialistic,
want to,
and
and if they
really
get
fucked
tired,
up.
they just
and
gonna
it
be
comes
waiting.
back to me talking about adults. It's fucking adults because they lazy too. They want, I'm gonna give my kid a cell phone. Just that shit not fresh. It's not sweet though. For real.
I'm going to give them a tablet so they can sit
Shit
and
not
fry their brain from the age of 3 up.
Communication
Ooh, they
skills
know how to
with
use a
different
tablet.
phones because they're gonna be stuck in the damn phones with their head down. They're not talking. They're not looking out the window to look at their surroundings, having awareness about nothing. They just technology wears you out. That's why they got mush for brains. That shit is stupid.
And we growing
And they be
a
like,
little
well,
thing on the
you
back
don't
of our
have
neck
kids,
too now.
So how are you gonna say something?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
'cause
fuck if I ain't got
motherfuckers
kids or
looking
not.
down.
Yeah, it's
I
like
it'd be
deal
like the
with
hunchback.
kids on the
It's-
daily and on the
exactly.
regular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You about to be a
I know how
hunchback.
what makes them move. I know what makes them tick. I know how to uplift the kid. I know how to criticize them and then bring him back and tell him what I was criticizing them about. Not just, oh, you're going to be fine. It's all right, Thomas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coach is just a little hard. You're doing good. No, you need to hold that motherfucker accountable just like I am. If he fucking up, you need to, you fucking up. You need to listen to coach.
And let him know.
Yeah, stop babying your kid. You hang them
My
from your
nephews-
titties. Even they dads do that shit too. When it come to when I coach football, little league, the dads do
Them
that
helicopter
too. Hold them
dads.
straight to their nipple, like, oh, you
Them
know, da da
helicopter
da da.
dads.
Well, if you will work with them and teach them that you're not gonna go out here and win every game, everything is not gonna go the way you want it all the time, then they would know that. But if you go out there and give it 100%, you will be satisfied.
Period.
Fortnite, the fuck, all
For real though, man. It's like
Fortnite. I'm telling
Fortnite is
you.
crack.
Now look,
So it's
I
crazy,
don't know if I'm being a hypocrite when it comes to shit like this,
Fortnite
but
is
if they was
crack.
playing Call of Duty, I wouldn't mind.
no.
Fucking Fortnite, bro. I'm telling you, they talk about this shit at school, football practice, everything like it's homework.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's cool.
We was growing up,
That's
we
cool.
played what? College
That's
football.
that's cool. We talked about Madden and all like that, but
NBA
you
Live.
was doing other stuff too. That's my whole
Ever.
point. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can play Fortnite.
But we was always, whenever Michigan played, we always watching Michigan games on Saturdays. You always watch the Lions, even though they was terrible on Sundays or any NFL on Sundays. We was still football dudes outside of football.
Period. And just so all you niggas know, all you young boys know, if you don't have money, you cannot. If you don't have money, you can't make money off YouTube. If you don't have the time and the money and the resources to sit in your house all day and play video games and get good at video games, you can't do that and make money. So don't think you a regular person where your mom is a single parent and you get 17, 18, and you got to support yourself by sitting in the crib all day playing video.
Kids
No.
gotta be hands on with shit. Like that's how we
not gonna
learn.
work,
We
bro.
was
Better go
hands
to a
on
video
with
game
everything.
tester or some shit.
Make the video game.
Hands on
Create a
with
video
everything.
game. If you gonna go that far into a creative, that's what I told my nephew. Create. I'm like, man, you doing all
get
the
into
video
that
game.
software and all
Create a video game.
Hands on.
Yeah, just like you said, don't be the person following. Be the person that want to stream your game to get get the money off that.
that.
It's few people that make
Something.
$50,000 a month off YouTube. Like it's people that do it, and it's people that make $500,000 too. But don't you know how those people have money to sit in the crib all day? They have the resources to do
I'm
that.
sick, nigga, because this a little kid on YouTube that's like a toy reviewer. That nigga getting paid hella money
Dopey.
to review toys, dog. This shit is
And see, and that's
heartbreaking.
that's the problem. Everybody think, oh, I can be the
Heartbreaking.
next one. So let me. What can I do? What can I do? You just wasted 6 years of your life. You just wasted the most crucial years of your life. Think about when we was in middle school.
Kids fought that people
Think-
make money on you. They watch families go through their daily life on YouTube. I'll be like, is your family really that boring for you to watch somebody else grow up and feed
they
their
got
kids and
Watching-
shit like that?
I got-
watching
Like, this is
couples
real-
and
That's
shit.
real life.
I got stuck on watching the chiropractor shit. 'Cause, I'm all.
Well, that's
stretching
how
health
trying
and
to
that
help
shit, but
your
I'm
back,
like,
though.
damn, nigga, this shit.
That's different,
I'm
though.
like,
That was
how'd you
actually
get caught
learning
watching these
some
health.
shit,
But
though.
I'm just saying, everything on there. You can go on there right now. It's a nigga on there showing you how to wash feet. Guaranteed. Thousands of
Yeah.
videos.
I mean, shit.
This is how you correctly wash your feet.
It's a lot of niggas.
It's
It's a
nigga
lot
on
of
there
cats.
showing you how to
It's a
how
lot
to
of-
take the top off. This is how you correctly take the top off.
It's a
I mean,
lot of
anything you can think
It's
of.
a
is
lot
on
of
there.
cats that can learn how to cut hair and everything. But like I was telling my nephew,
For
like,
real, straight up, do everything. Play the guitar,
I told him,
everything.
I told my nephew last summer, like, man, you get on YouTube and learn how to fix your scooter. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting around waiting
That's
for
the advantages of it. Yeah,
waiting for granddad to
for
fix
sure.
it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's for sure the advantages of
But
it.
they don't even take that advantage because they'll rather watch somebody else play video games on YouTube, which is like
I
totally
still do
weird.
not understand that to save my life. I don't get it.
Handouts.
Like, okay, yeah, you chilling with your boys. Okay, maybe
We used to have
you
to-
watching your boy play, but then after he getting up playing, you like, oh, I'm trying to get it in. You ain't.
We used to have to go buy the video game
Man.
guide if you needed help with the game, and that cost at least
but-
$20.
But some of them ain't even playing the video game that they watching. They
That's
just
what I'm
watching
saying.
the video just to watch it. Oh, you see that? Boop, boop, boop. What you mean? Madden and FIFA. That's all we on.
You better say it.
Football of all sorts.
Tecmo Bowl back in the day.
Shout out to TJ. We used to be killing that at your crib, nigga. I know you remember that, nigga. Right after them flag football games, nigga. Me, you, and
Hell
AJ.
yeah,
Killing
getting
it,
in.
nigga.
Getting it in, get off the sticks. And that's the other thing. You used to have to get off the sticks.
Remember that
'cause-
nigga AJ punted on first down? Well, anyway, we'll go ahead. He gonna be mad I said that, too. though.
But we gonna go next up. Get into the third topic of the Fabulous Five.
The front five.
The front five.
Porch five, whatever. We need to find
We figure out something.
Yeah.
I'm just trying not to get sued. I ain't got
That-
shit.
that- that-
I ain't got shit. But
you know, that's regular. I was like, whatever. Nigga.
y'all just gonna be in court waiting like everybody else for that money.
Shit, see, shit.
Fabulous.
They ain't doing none of that. They still ain't. They still can't even come together and talk. See,
They
Chris
don't
Webber, a
exist.
punk
I
ass
told y'all
nigga.
niggas on the
That's
first
my
episode.
nigga to death. But what you
Hey,
can't
fuck all
get
that.
over that, dog.
Fuck
Man,
that.
come on, man.
Fuck all that. But
Get over that though, please.
like I said, baby, you know me, man. What would y'all rather fuck with? Would y'all rather? I was thinking about this because I like water.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
about water calms me, and I also like looking up in space a lot because that's always like been a thing since I was a kid.
Water is where everything come from. That's strongest force on earth.
What do you think's more interesting, like the ocean, since there's so much we haven't even fucking scratched? Like I've read about like 2 discoveries this last week in the ocean alone, or space. You know what I mean? Like
We went to Atlantis in Justice League.
Oh.
this
Yeah,
is why you can't have nice things, dog. This is why you can't have nice things
You
at
gotta know
all.
what it's like down there.
Nah, I mean, shit. This is a part of that shit they can't even touch.
What I was gonna say, water is fascinating and it's interesting. And the theory about black people don't like water because they can't swim is bullshit. It ain't the
Complete-
fact that we don't
completely
like
bullshit.
water. We just don't like to swim. What the fuck? I mean,
Nigga,
nobody like to
completely
swim.
bullshit.
Nobody want to do that shit.
Goes
with
back
you.
to what we was talking about last episode,
Yep.
being from Ann Arbor,
Yeah.
niggas know how to swim.
Exactly.
I went to
But at
that.
the same time, I don't know. It's something about the water that scares me because of what you
'Cause
can
it's the most powerful
discover down there. You know what I'm saying? You not beating no currents.
Yeah, no, hell,
Like
you
you
out
said.
there. Yeah, if that motherfucker get you, you through.
It's over.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not Aquaman.
That's,
Yeah,
the other,
you gotta-
that's the other thing. It's like the most powerful force, and then the creatures under there.
Yeah. And then think about if you make it to the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, you out of there.
You're done.
And
We don't know where
and
you're
like I
going.
said, if you are in the ocean, do not fight the current because you're gonna be out of there. Let that motherfucker take you where you going.
Like
And hopefully somebody
it could
rescue
be,
you. And
water
you- or
could
you
be
land on some land.
It could be beautiful, and then it could be ugly.
Well, that's the funny part because
Like real ugly.
I've been to the ocean a couple times when I was a kid out in Cali,
Beautiful.
but I was too scared to go like in it.
See,
Like
that's
I
what
went
I'm
knee
saying,
deep.
though.
Because
I
all
went
that
knee
noise
deep.
and all that just
yeah,
you just
we
look
see
at
the
that shit
ocean
like,
from here, but if
like,
we
I'm
go to
Gucci.
like Fiji Islands and
Yeah,
some
I
shit
feel
like
you,
you know
yeah.
where the water is clear and you can actually see the fucking fish and everything floating under, it's gonna be like hell
Yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna be
I'm
even
not-
worse than you
Listen,
saying because you
you
like
know-
I can
yeah,
see. Oh
yeah,
shit,
it's
I
gonna
ain't
be
fucking
even
with
worse.
that.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be worse because you're like,
They
man,
got
I'm not finna be swimming in
shit
there with
out
all
here
that
that'll kill
shit.
me
Something gonna
on
bite me.
instinct.
I'm gonna step on something, and it's gonna be a million of them come from nowhere. And just
One of
eat
them
my
black
ass up.
krakens come up from the top of the nigga. From the bottom of the ocean. Like yeah,
But that's the thing.
y'all ain't
though.
been down here yet. We
It's-
snatching y'all and taking
As
y'all down
much-
to the
as
bottom.
beautiful as it sounds of trying to research it and see how far it could go underneath, is the same thing as saying stop fucking with people's peace. Because we don't know what's under there. I don't even know if we really want to know what's under there.
Yeah, we.
I be
Because if
feeling
we
like
wake
that,
up a
too.
sleeping giant and this
Fuck
motherfucker
around,
come,
Godzilla
yeah,
pop up
that's
in
what
the-
I'm saying. Let's
I mean,
just leave
when
shit
you get
alone.
to when you get to a certain
And
point,
just
it's no. I mean,
exactly.
we can't even
accept it for
extinct-
what it is.
Machines start breaking. Like you
But at the
can't.
same time, like
humans
that's
can't survive.
life, though. That's
Yeah.
life. That's why I
Yeah.
think that's why I'm so interested in it.
I
Like
feel
that
you.
is life.
life.
Like
But then, just like you
That
said, on the flip
island-
side,
that island with all them people over there that
Oh,
they don't
yeah,
want
them-
nobody fly. That's
Right.
life too.
They
right?
ain't playing.
But people trying to they talk about my man was a preacher. He trying to go over there.
He
They
did.
don't care about none of that.
right.
You're forcing religion on
on
them.
the
and
side
they don't-
note, that's what we
no.
need to do to a lot of preachers.
but listen, it was a hurricane. Yeah, for real though. I'll catch you on that one, Rich. Niggas don't sleep on that. But it was a hurricane though. And they was trying to come over there like, oh, can we help you? Man, they was shooting bow and arrows at them. Like, nah, we don't need no relief. Get up out of here. They shooting at the helicopters like, back out. We about to get you through the window. Like, back up. They like, I guess they don't want no help. Yeah, they good. They been surviving for hundreds and hundreds of years. Like, they good. Like,
But like to the ocean, like I was saying, like with the discoveries, one was a shark, like a Greenland shark.
Oh, yeah.
estimated to be 400 years old.
yeah, and that boy was 8 feet wide. 8 feet wide.
8
dog.
feet wide.
That's crazy,
400
dog.
years old,
What,
bro.
dog?
Like
Eat everything, dog.
Big.
You know what
Smashing,
I'm saying?
surviving.
That's stuff that was here before us.
Oh, yeah, you already know.
Natural, we can't. Yeah, we gotta. This is their land. This is the animals and the
Exactly.
creatures. This is all their land. We just borrowing this shit. For real, for real.
We just was trying to be, oh, we gonna take over everything.
Yeah.
We just gonna rule everything.
Nigga,
Okay,
man, trying to be
well,
the bully, knocking
shit-
trees and shit down.
and that shit
natural
all
shit.
comes back to that
And I
water.
feel like-
And
That's
that
why they
water
see-
showing us
that's
right
why
now
you
what's
see
up.
All the deer.
Right.
This is their shit.
'cause that's what's gonna happen at the end of the day, Mike.
Taking away
Yeah.
all their land and
That
all
water
the
World
grass
gonna
they-
end is Mother Nature.
Everything.
Mother Nature just gonna
Water-
rewash herself.
Exactly,
with
water just gonna be like, man, we had enough. Yeah, I see Sandy. So in about 5 to 10 years, it's gonna be some 10 times worse than Sandy in that area. It's gonna wipe out all that shit. New York, New Jersey, Philly, all that is gonna be ghosts, and it's gonna be like, oh, what we gonna do? We gotta start all over. Like, yeah,
Another thing I saw was on one of the documentaries on Netflix was it was false whales. They call them false whales. They like cousins, small cousins of orcas or whatever.
yeah.
And they were swimming, migrating, and they meet up with dolphins, and like it's like they know each other. It's like the scientists starting to think that they recognize each other.
Like communicate.
Like, yeah, they interspecies communicate with each other. Not just that, but like that they recognize each other from before,
Wow.
from past times.
I mean,
Like,
that's believable because dolphins
and then they
already,
all-
wild dolphins and
and
whales already do that
and
with
then
each
they-
other.
and then they just get to migrating together.
I believe that.
And it was just,
Yeah,
it was.
I believe it because
beautiful,
dolphins, like, orcas is the baddest thing in living in the water on some real shit.
I got to say, one of my dopest times in life was being in the Gulf of Mexico on the jet ski and being 10, 15 feet away from live dolphins. A girl on the back at the time, she thought it was a shark.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh my God, a shark!" I'm like, "Where?" She like, "Over there. Let's go see it." I'm like, "Girl, get the hell out of here with that bullshit."
I'm about to take
But
off.
then I seen like two or three fins pop up. I'm like, "Oh, those is dolphins." And they let us get real close to them too.
But yeah, that was like I was in South Carolina on the breezeway. I said we seen the same. We was at a park, family reunion. Little path, like a little breezeway. I mean, it's really like a lake, but it's not. It's deep. It's like a little, connection between
Trench
the
or
oceans.
there.
Like you see it on the map. You see it's like a breezeway, basically down the south east coast. Like we just like, man, what's a dolphin? School of dolphins just come swimming by. Like, man, that's crazy. Like,
I think all that shit is interesting though, for real. But I don't even think that is you can pick one or the other, because when we get to thinking about space, you got to think about all the amazing shit that's in
Just
space.
look at Earth.
As far as
can think,
even the
yeah.
planets, the energy, how fucking spaceships travel in dimensions. It's almost like magic. You know what I'm saying?
for real.
If we knew how to learn, if we learn how to travel in dimensions, do you know that shit would be crazy, bro?
I mean, it's
so many different light years. It's different.
I'm saying
you
that's
know
so
what I'm
far
saying?
they got to put it in years. You can't even put it in.
I think the only thing it could be like I could probably like compare it to would be like taking ecstasy and driving in the car at night and all the lights like
Probably MDM. That's probably a better.
Or
I mean,
that.
I've never been, but that's probably a better example.
That's the best example
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
give
like-
because I felt like I've been light
That's the thing,
speed
you'll
before.
never know.
Yeah.
Just saying, I
You
felt
know
like
what it's
I've been light speed.
But you know what it's like to swim.
Beat me
But
up.
think about it. They
You know what
all
it's like
the-
to swim. You don't know what it's like to fly or float in gravity. You know what I'm
And be-
saying?
yeah.
No
And just be. That's what makes it kind of interesting too, because it's not like you down here and you breathing regular air. You actually up in space.
You're gone. You're
gone.
out of
You
this
looking-
world. Like
You
literally.
like on a high that you never been high. You really on cloud nine.
yeah, literally.
Like, for real.
Yeah, and past it. Like
Like when you watch shows, even movies and shit. Like I don't know if y'all watched The 100. If you ever seen The 100, y'all check that out if
where
you
the
can.
people
though.
like just come back or something.
No, they live in space because the world was wiped out, but they live in space, and then they come down to see if it's life
good,
back on
yeah,
Earth
yeah.
again, which it is, and it's crazy because
They like it's
you
not-
still got all these different forms of people everywhere that come out of nowhere, and you don't even think that there's no other people but you because they was up in space for so long. But the shit is crazy
yeah.
because the world get wiped out again, then they got to go right back to living in space, and they don't even get to another planet for like 200 years, cuz.
that's crazy.
And they finally discover another planet, and now it seems like the same shit is gonna happen over again, which make it it's crazy. It blows your mind.
But think about all them planets and light years and shit out there, though. It's like,
you
man,
never know how many
what
forms
is
of
all
life
out
it
there?
is.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
definitely something out there. There's no way. It's just us. It's just we just the only species in all of these. Hold on, our galaxy is stupid big, and then there's other galaxies we aren't even
What
touched.
is this infinity? Infinity is
Yeah, literally,
void.
like, yeah,
You know what
like-
I'm saying, we can look in the like we looking at a dark sky right now. In other countries, it's daytime.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what are we looking at?
But
We
even
don't
when you're
know.
looking at this light, you just looking like, damn, I'm just looking. This is blue. Like, I can see, but what? If I keep looking, what if I just keep going straight? What's up there?
Man,
Like,
y'all get on another subject for some flat earthers. For some flat earthers, come over here and start beefing with
nigga,
us.
we know that shit is wrong. Don't even make sense to even talk about no flat earther bullshit, nigga. Y'all stop listening to this podcast right now.
That's a different one.
If you think the earth is flat.
That's for a different episode.
Did he take it back? No, he did. He did.
Stop listening to this
Man,
episode right now.
see,
Yeah,
nigga,
because
you
he
better
was like,
stand on your shit, cuz.
he was like, I was just kind of like joking and wanted to see. I didn't
your
think.
wife, your girl, and your PR told
I
your
talked to a
dumb
professor
ass.
and I realized how much he was like. I talked to a professor and I realized how much I had to change. He had to change his curriculum because of me and this and that. Like I wasn't trying to change the world. Like I just was making a statement and wanted to open people's eyes. That was basically his exact words, paraphrasing.
Who said that?
Kyrie, knock it the fuck off, nigga.
Hey,
Knock it off,
I
dog.
ain't throwing nothing out the window. Until all I'm saying is, until you can go to the motherfucking moon, just like you cut me off yesterday, till you can go to the moon and see that shit for yourself, because they gonna put any image on us that they want to paint. You know what I'm saying? Just like they say they take pictures from up.
Man.
Ain't nobody.
You gotta be a
Come
beast.
on, man.
And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with you
We got
saying
Photoshop
that.
back in the
I'm
day,
cool
though.
with
That's
you
all I'm
saying
saying.
that. I'm cool with you saying that. But this all I'm saying. If y'all niggas
ain't motherfucking average a B plus when we was coming up through science classes. I'm not trying to hear from you niggas now on how it's a flat earth.
I feel that.
That nigga went to Duke. That nigga-
1 year. So he wasn't even playing. He was fucking white hoes and he getting it in, which we all would have been. Or at least I know I would have been.
No, not all athletes are dumb. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that at all. But
Nigga, I was a scholar athlete. I averaged a B minus, B plus.
there's a lot of
in fucking
motherfuckers out there. I'm
and
not
science.
trying to hear it.
And while we talking about that, yeah, because
trying to hear
all y'all
from
motherfuckers that
certain
think all
subject.
athletes are dumb, if you think football is full of dumb motherfuckers, try to learn the playbook in less than 1 week.
And I ain't saying that
Harder than the
the
language.
flat earthers is true or nothing. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying until you can prove it or you can go
Until
against
you
it,
was
see
there.
it for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I mean, that's how I feel about a lot of shit. I
Like it's
dig it.
different
I
when,
dig
when
it.
we talk about shit from the hood, like rappers. We talk about shit.
Yeah,
It's
I
either
dig
we
it.
seen it or we
I
done did
dig
it.
it.
You
That's
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't really speak on nothing I ain't seen or did.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about the Bible. But
and
anyway,
like
step it going.
I'm saying this, even if they ain't get the space, it's a space. Like it's space. You feel me? Like even if we didn't go or no one went, it's a space. I ain't
There's something out there. I mean, we're not gonna act like it's
right.
something in the sky and it just stops.
We going to another subject today.
All right, so this local server by the name of Elizabeth Moore over here is saying,
Yeah, he put you on blast.
over here is
We
saying
put you on blast.
99.9% of black people don't tip. Yeah. So she goes on, by the end of the conversation, she goes on to say that somebody didn't tip over 20%. And my question to you is like, do you tip? Are you supposed to tip over 20%?
No.
Do y'all tip?
Yeah.
When do you tip? When do you not tip?
This is
What the minimum is supposed to be like? Minimum, I want to say it's supposed to be like 15%.
Look, I'm gonna be real. We gonna
minimum.
get this over right now. We don't do that, man. I'm not a tipping ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you right now. Keep it real with you. You gotta be a bomb ass server.
That's
to
my
just-
brother, AK.
to be getting a tip
my
like
brother
that.
making that
Like
clear.
nigga,
That's his voice.
Now look, it's fifth here.
we not doing the tip like that. Like nigga,
Alan,
what? We just
great.
tipping you. Especially if you on some funny shit. You walk up like, oh.
Oh yeah,
And
now
don't
you gotta
come up
give
to me
good
4 or
service.
5 times. Is your food good? You already asked me twice.
You gotta give me good service.
Yeah,
can't-
you out of there. Yeah, what do you mean? Come on,
I'm
nigga.
not just tipping you to tip you. You gotta give me good service.
That's
I
a-
gotta know that you're there. If
Period.
I need something,
Yeah,
I
now
know that you're there. If I need something, if you keep getting on my nerves, like, hey, how's everything? Da-da-da, then I know you're a good server. But if I'm eating and you keep coming over there, hey, you need it. Leave me alone. You see my mouth full. I'm good. Okay.
And
But
it's
I
all-
understand.
and it's all
You know what I'm saying?
relative
It's all
too,
love.
dog.
But I usually tip over 20%. You know, I'm fifth here,
none of that.
whatever. I'm paying for
you get a
whatever.
couple dollars here, you know, bam, throw you some pop. There you go.
Depending on your
Hot little 5. Like
depending on your service is how I tip. And I've been in the industry for a while, so of course I show respect where respect is deserved.
and it's different.
And
You know,
so-
say you in
I
industry.
tip
Like
when
and
I
say,
pick up car side to go too.
No.
yeah, we definitely don't do that. That don't
if
even
I'm
make
going
sense.
to pick my food up and they bring it out to the car,
No,
I tip maybe a dollar.
nigga,
or
I
two.
drove and did all of that, nigga, and I don't even tip delivery man. So we not even. So you there, nigga? You get and say if it's for real, straight up. If it's 22, if it's 20, what if it's
He was a delivery
hey,
man.
for real, straight up.
I
If it-
was, too,
If
at
it's
a
19,
point.
if it's 1906, yeah, bam, hit 1990 Hit take that 20, nigga, bam.
And just so y'all
Keep the change, nigga.
and just so y'all aware out there, a pizza driver does not get all of the delivery charge.
we don't
They
get all
usually
of that.
care
like
when they put that
20 to
delivery
30
charge on
get
there
all
at the
that.
end of the bill. That pisses me off.
We don't get all of
Because
that.
I think I'm paying a certain amount, then that bitch be like $4.54 delivery.
And
What?
Just, and just like I said, it's all
Damn.
relative. 'Cause I'm the only one in my family that's like that. So it's not
I
just
was
99%.
good with paying 26 and giving them 30 so he could keep that, but now they just took it away.
Also,
But that's bullshit to say 99% though. That's false.
but
That's
yeah,
completely
for that
false.
girl that said that like that's one of those crazy ignorant like statements.
Yeah.
Like, and it's probably because all the black people she done ran into, her whole attitude, I bet, probably like fucking changed.
Changed.
And them people probably noticed that.
That's how she
And
grew
like,
up.
you know what I mean? Like, People gonna ask you to do stuff when your job is service. Like
Listen
that's
here,
what it
somebody-
is.
anybody
Understand
that
that's
make
what
that.
black people have done for years
Hey,
for free and had to
99.9%.
fucking do.
They
Like,
had that.
so we're great at
But when you
service.
say
and we will.
99.9%, that just says
I mean, it's just, that's all that
It's
says.
just
Yeah,
stupid.
just point blank, right? Because nothing is 99.9%, except fucking. Nah, I ain't gonna say that because niggas gonna get offended. But
Save it for another day.
Just say it.
but no, but on Channel 7, John Quinones, they did that. What would you do? And they did the same thing, and it was all about the service. Like a person
Whole attitude.
when
and
they
energy.
see black people, so the whole energy changes off. So now your energy is off. People feel energy. Humans feel energy.
Yeah.
So your energy is off.
See it.
Now your service is bad. Oh yeah. So now you're not getting tipped. You bring that same energy you bring to that person you think is balling, and you get that tip. It could be a drug dealer in there. Nigga could look like he got his hat cocked to the right. Shit, he could be giving you the biggest tip ever. An old lady who coat might be stanky. She might, but she got bread like a motherfucker.
Just
and
by
she just
having
waiting to
common
give you a
courtesy,
tip. You know what I'm
you
saying?
might have
Like,
just saved your life and the people around you. These motherfuckers is crazy. I'm telling you. You don't know what makes somebody tick nowadays. Like for real. That's why you just got, even as a server, like if you working in that profession or in a business like that, if you're a host, you're a waitress, whatever waiter, you have to damn near be nice to anybody, no matter how your day is going. You got to throw all that shit out the window. Hi, how are you doing today? What would you like to drink, man? Help you know what I'm saying? You can't just be, hi,
Yeah.
are you ready to order yet?
exactly, and just feel that instantly. Like,
Here's your what?
and
And
it's-
then you be like, you got to call, excuse me, I need you, can you bring me some ketchup or
oh
something?
yeah, if I gotta do that,
They be
excuse
like,
me. Oh, if I gotta do, oh yeah, you out there. You get exactly what is it?
Yeah, if I got to get
1720, bing, right on number, bitch. You out of there, man. Straight up. I mean, shit. But see, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's all relative, dog. Because I might go in there and be like, oh damn, this was the best shit I ever had. Bam, I'm a tip whatever. The amount. But sometimes they put it in the tip, which is okay. I ain't gonna. That is what it is. You put it in there, you gotta pay for it.
They
Yeah.
already put it
So
in
if you
the
put the 18 in there, you expect a tip on top of that? Bitch, you crazy as fuck. You might as well knock it the fuck off.
I'm childish too, so don't play with me. I'm childish. I've been to
Yeah, I'm
put
a petty gang. I'm a part of the
everything
petty
in the cup.
gang. You already know. So yeah.
I've been to put my food in the cup and my drink on the plate and leave. Fuck 'em all up.
Oh yeah. What? Knock it off. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We
But
tip
when I
take
tip,
out.
when I tip,
Curbside to go?
but when I
It's
tip,
coming. Nigga, they bringing it to my window.
No,
Why
no,
not?
no. Like I don't get curbside, but what I mean by tip, like takeout. Like if I go into a place, I'm picking up something.
And he walk into it. Nigga, that's
Listen.
really a no-no.
No. Listen.
I got you. Okay, go ahead.
You're
Go
not getting that out of me.
Like you, damn. Like you said though. If my shit is $19 and I give him a 20 and he give me the change, I'm gonna put it in a little
Oh
jar.
yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I mean.
Not happening.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
You gets nothing.
And I
You ain't
usually
did
don't
shit
get no
but
to-go
answer the
shit
phone,
from restaurants. If I
ring
go to
my
a
shit
restaurant, I'm usually sitting down.
If that's
to
the
eat.
case, you might as well get
And
the
then it's
cashiers
all
at
on how
McDonald's.
she
to tip.
served me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. I usually pay for the food and then have whoever I'm with, female, whatever, pay the tip because that's how you can just pay the tip if you feel bad. Oh, I want to pay. Okay, just pay the tip because they ain't about to get shit anyway. Fuck around with me, so. Nigga, you out there. But it's like I said, it's all relative though.
One thing in America though,
I'm the only one in my family like that. That's all I can say. So it's all relative.
One thing in America though is they got to get better with that job and how people have to because that's just an American thing, like that whole tipping.
Oh, yes. You want to know, that is an American thing. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's an
Experience.
American
Look. So I went to the Carabana. Me, my cousin, Streets. And shout out to Streets, Coop, Kane, VIP. Shout out to all my dogs. You know what I'm saying? We go to the Carabana, dog. So we at the bar. I was 19. We able to drink and shit. We at the bar. Girl bringing us drinks. So she come back with the bill, and I'm like, did you just take the tip out of, on the bill? And she like, yeah, because I didn't think y'all was going to tip me. And she's like, I'm from America, too. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just because you from America, you felt like you could just take the tip out of the shit, you know what I'm saying, without me letting you get the tip. No, give me my money back, and you're not getting the tip.
And see-
That's exactly how it went. Like, for real, don't feel like you are, how how do I put this?
That's real though, cause I don't.
Don't
It's
feel
not like
like-
I don't ever tip, but that's real as fuck. If some shit happen like that, oh, you definitely not getting no tip. What are you talking about? How you gonna take my money and be like, this is how much I'm supposed to tip you? No,
Yeah, don't feel
I
like
could
you
want
are
to give you
entitled.
$1 or
But
$50.
that's how
Don't feel
fucked
like
up,
you are
and that's
entitled.
how fucked up our system is,
That's
though,
an
bro.
American
Because
state
that's
of
how
mind.
they get to thinking. Because that's what it is, though. That's how like much them tips is to them for how underpaid their owners are with them. That it's like that's my money. That's why them niggas sometimes be having an attitude seem like be up and down.
But we are in a whole different country. It didn't really fucking matter.
Nah,
'cause
yeah,
that was like
your
one of the-
situation. Yeah, that's
I'm like,
that's
we in a whole country, but still a nigga. At
But
the
yeah.
end of the day, hey, no matter where you go, you still a nigga. So just while y'all out here on y'all knees trying to get these white people to accept y'all as one of them, you are still a nigga at the end of the day. They don't give a fuck about us. Just like Tupac said, that is real shit. I love my white people.
Like Michael
all
Jackson
day.
said, nigga.
Love
We
'em.
don't give a fuck about us.
But
When
when
did
you
Michael
get on
cuss?
a certain level,
When
they
did
don't give a
Michael
fuck.
cuss?
I gotta,
Don't
edit, I gotta
put
edit
that
it.
on Michael.
I gotta edit it.
We lied on Michael.
But no, but see, that's the only thing I hate about the service industry like that. It's like they expect them tips. Like some people don't deserve them tips. But like I said, I'm a hypocrite because I work valet, and I be expecting them tips and be mad if a nigga don't tip me. Like we did work that Ford party, couple last weekend, 15, 20 cars, $4 between 4 people. We literally walked away with that bitch. Everybody had $1. Like. I'm talking about we driving through snow. It's a little compound. It's cold as hell out there. Like these rich ass white folks looking at you like, man, you crazy as hell. We ain't tipping y'all. This
That's
is
y'all
just regular.
job. That's what
yeah,
y'all supposed to do.
and it's like, damn, I can't be mad because like shit. That's kind of my mentality. But at the same time, if somebody's standing out here in the cold, running safe, I'm gonna tip them. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Like it's all relative. Like I was saying earlier, it's not. You know what I'm saying? If I sit down at the table and you just bring me a fucking sandwich. Oh, you ain't getting no tip. I'm paying you just $6 for this tip. I'm sorry.
To those servers out there, if you are getting some
sorry.
good tips and you are getting good tips, make sure you are busting those tips down to your line cooks because that's how it used to go down when I was a
'Cause they
line
the ones
cook when
getting
I
it
was young.
together.
My real
Y'all just
servers
driving
would
it out there.
drop a little bit of money towards me. You know what I'm saying?
Smile, greet people in the right way. Make sure you wash your ass before you go to work. Wear deodorant.
I feel like I'm a pretty good tipper
You know
though.
what I'm saying?
Like even when I was in the strip club,
That's all you gotta do.
But see,
I tip strippers pretty.
and it's
well,
fucked up because I don't know, like
I ain't stripping no strippers.
Nigga, no, it's
Ain't
not.
tipping
That's
no
a service industry, nigga. They whole job on tip.
Nope. I'm going for the food, bitch. Keep your ass
Y'all
over
niggas
there.
be killing me with that going to the strip club for food. Y'all niggas,
nigga, you get 0 once from me. I'm paying $11 or whatever you got in the
I
club.
don't, nigga.
Yeah, and I mean
Listen.
that bitch chilling. It's
I don't want no booty meat around my food.
Nigga shit. I ain't gonna tell. I tipped on the massage tip. We was in Chicago at the strip club. They was massaging niggas up.
I won't throw a
tipped on
bunch of money. And I don't even go to strip clubs no more. This is when I used to go to strip clubs.
Yeah,
I
when
won't
niggas was
throw,
young, hell
exactly.
yeah.
I won't throw a bunch of money up there, but you know, I might go up there, throw like 10 ones or something. It's Shorty doing her thing. Or if I'm sitting up close to the stage, you feel me?
I just feel like it's
Right. That's what I'm saying. You gotta have etiquette. You can't be sitting up front stage not doing shit. You whack as fuck if you doing shit like that. But like more than likely, I'm gonna get a dance. Like I'm gonna get a dance.
I mean, I feel yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
but
If I'm gonna be spending
I just
some money
want
in
to
there.
get to the real deal. That's my whole thing. Like, I ain't- we
That's
playing,
another
we
topic.
playing,
That's another
we
topic.
playing in here. Like man,
That's
it-
another topic.
this shit is degrading. You walking around acting like you fuck with me for real.
But hold on,
No, you
that
don't.
girl's name once again is Elizabeth Moore.
And you talking crazy.
Elizabeth
Everybody, 99% of people don't think that because I'm the
Moore.
only one in my family
Where
that
she
thinks
work
that.
at?
So just so you know that girl. That's bogus.
Wherever she work or walk in there.
As
like
a matter of
Big
fact,
Draco, bitch.
and just so you know, niggas be broke and niggas go out their way to tip. Just so y'all don't think that. Just so you know. For real, I'm just keeping it real. Go out their way. Oh, shit, I ain't even. It's my last little $20, $30. Like, fuck, I still got a tip because I don't want them to think.
Just
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and then it
How-
started. And then it started. And then
yeah, if you don't pucker up good enough, you ain't getting no money, nigga.
and then it started booming during the Depression era with restaurants trying to figure out a way to
That was a nice
make
little
money.
come up to, the wives and everybody could get to bring a couple little dollars in, which is cool. They probably would slobbing niggas down and doing all type of shit on the side, but that's neither here nor there. But, for real though, I mean, that's real though,
always comes somewhere.
meet me tomorrow, and then
Meet me tomorrow.
I got 20 for you. I got 20 for you for this $2 meal, but
What's up? We gotta round it out. The neighbors say we being too loud. We gotta round. What's the last of the fabulous Fast Five?
All right, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Go ahead, Sandra.
All right, so
Got a boo boo, Charles?
there's a lot of shit. But so one thing that's been on my mind recently, just because I know we dealt with a lot of it in the last year, is just thinking about death, right? And
You said death?
Death.
Or death?
yeah,
Like dying.
yeah, going deep. So we dealt with a lot of it in the last year. We had a lot of people pass. R.I.P. Seven Flames. R.I.P. Oh boy, who's the boy who got hit by the car? Panky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just had my cousin go missing for a few days in Detroit, and we was thinking that nigga was dead, and he popped up. He had warrants. He got caught up on the warrants, couldn't make no calls. But I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so what do you guys think about that? Like, how are you preparing? Do you think about it? Do you, like, avoid it? I mean, it's something that I feel
It's the
like
only
is a
thing
part of
promise.
life. Yeah. So what are your thoughts?
Only thing promise. So like prepare for it best way you can. Try and make sure you got some life insurance. Try and make sure you got some will. And that's the thing, man. That's why you gotta live. Cause your legacy is whatever you live when you die. And that's like how people remember you. That's how a lot of other people remember. That's gonna be your legacy. So that's why you gotta live and build.
but what's legacy? Like some people, I guess it's different for everybody. Everybody got their own truth. So it's like,
Oh yeah, it's not. That's the fucked up part, and that's like I done been to so many funerals, dog. I done been to more than 10 funerals since I turned 17, dog.
I just feel like if you haven't affected
Like-
people, you haven't left a legacy. That's my. If you haven't affected people besides yourself, or you haven't left a legacy, like you can't.
Like I can go back to like a legacy, like one of these this dude I went to school with. I went to high school and middle school with him. He hit me up, out the blue when Ayers died, when Flames died, or whatever. And he was like, "Man, we wasn't really close like that, but he just, he had a great spirit, and he wouldn't let people go without being, known or whatever. He was a great acknowledger or whatever." And I'm like, yeah. He was like, man, I met him one time and through somebody, and after that, every time I seen him, he always speak to me, and every time it just make me happy because I never was really outspoken. And I'm like, yeah, that's what kind of his personality was. He silly, goofy, uplifting. Always get people to laugh, try to touch them in good spirits or whatever. Even just by being, hey, Seven Flames.
That's
shit
real
like
though.
that. That's kind of why
That's
that
a
hit
legacy,
for a lot
though.
of people.
That's a legacy, a young
Which is a great
legacy.
Like I knew him as his name. I didn't know him as that because of niggas met him younger. So then when he got older, I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? It was like, Richard was like, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh man, like that was my nigga from back in the day. It was just like you said, it's just all about that energy.
So I mean,
But
even
that's a
with-
legacy
even with,
right there.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
young
You can
legacy.
touch people, like not just I was at the club or
Yeah.
I was flying
Touch
high
people,
or
touch
doing
people
it.
from
Like
the
nigga,
club
yeah.
to just regular, everyday
People
people.
don't remember you by what you
Church
did when you
people,
was here, you know what I'm
everything.
saying? Especially if you just spread around positive vibes. Same thing with Dorsey, R.I.P. Dorsey, R.I.P. Panky, all of them.
Yeah.
You spread out good vibes.
Like everybody
remember
remember.
that.
Yeah, everybody
Love
remember.
will always be shown because people gonna show up and show out
And
at
that's
your funeral or whatever. And
and
show
that-
love always.
and that's how I feel like you gonna live forever. Like when people talk about like you gonna live forever, like you gonna live forever depending on that legacy, on like what you laid down. Like I look at my grandma life, that my grandma Thomas, like when she go, that's gonna be a legacy right there. Like all the things she done. Like she talked at my mother's funeral, her own daughter's funeral. My grandma's speech was better than both preachers who spoke. And plenty of people who was there told me that. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't break no tear. Like that's just how strong she is as a woman. Like
Yeah,
That's
preacher
why
made too
sometimes
much
I
about the
hate
church.
attending
Real shit. Instead of your
funerals
mom.
because when
I was about to
when
fuck
the
that
preachers,
preacher up if it wasn't for my nephews.
I was
preachers,
mad as hell
the
too,
preachers
dog.
when the preachers talk, the preachers don't even know
He
the
ain't even know
person
my
half
he
the
ain't know
time.
my mama.
They just speaking off of their experience. They don't
Exactly.
know the person, and it's
At
like
all.
There's
that's
a
what
preacher at my
made me
mama
mad
funeral
kinda
doing
at
that shit,
Flame's
bro.
funeral.
And-
Like the preacher just talking, you don't even know him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And when
you
you-
talk about
dog.
no more flames, you didn't know that he was coming back 7 Flames because
Yeah.
no more flames wasn't him.
And
He was 7 Flames.
And
know,
when you
that was him.
actually know the person and you listen, it's like, hold on,
Yeah.
that's not authentic. Like,
Nah,
no, that's not authentic. Like that's just like you said. I was looking at my dad like, hold on, what is this preacher talking about? Like, dog.
One
That's why I
thing-
done told.
get
That's
him
why I
up
done
off
told
of there,
niggas.
dog.
That's why I done told niggas. If I
No.
die, don't let nobody up there that ain't
Yeah.
Reverend Green or somebody
Yeah,
you don't
definitely.
know me talk.
When I die,
Nigga,
don't have my funeral at
nigga,
no
ain't
church.
no nigga, ain't no
Flat
preacher
out.
gonna be niggas.
I heard that. Everybody that listen to this, I done told everybody I know, don't have my funeral at no church.
Me
I need
too.
My dogs up there talking real shit.
ASAP.
Always. But about death, it's hard not to think about it. You know what I'm saying? About the afterlife or what is or what ain't. You know what I'm saying? You still got to think about everyday life and, you know, especially when it hits so close to home, you like, damn, you got to make sure you doing everything right. I ain't saying be careful all the time. You still live your life every day as it is, go to work, do whatever. But when you think about death,
It's
like,
inevitable. You can't. I
yeah,
mean, you can't.
you can't.
The older you
predict it.
get, and the older
Yeah,
people that around you
right.
get, it's inevitable. Like, I mean, it's inevitable.
Yeah,
dog.
and like I
You
said,
never
like,
know when it's gonna come. You
it's
never
something
know
that's
when
always
it's gonna
been
happen.
on my mind heavy, and then going to all these funerals I done been to. It's just
Don't
like,
nobody want to die alone. That's why.
And I'm
shit-
gonna say it again, like
Gotta
I did in the
live.
last verse. Leave them fucking motorcycles alone, nigga. That's a fucking driving bullet. Like, nigga, you get hit in that motherfucker, you through. Dunzo, nigga.
or at least wear a helmet at least.
Or wear no, fuck that. You
whole
gonna have to
bunch
wear
of shit.
full body gear. If you ride a motorcycle, nigga, you need to be in full body armor. And that motherfucker.
That's like the only
nigga.
promise. That's one of the few promises I made to my mom was to never ride
Nah,
one. 'Cause she worked at the hospital. And she seen too many people come through there fucked up.
But shit, that death shit is real though, man. Cause it's like shit. You, I mean, this niggas gonna hate that I say this, but you listen to some R. Kelly songs and it's like, damn, it's like, oh shit, fuck. He put you in that mode, like nigga. Damn, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? This could happen to my parents or my whoever, like nigga, for real. And nigga, you be like, damn, this nigga talking some real shit, nigga. He talking about his homies from the shy that he lost, like nigga,
Oh,
that he
one R.
grew up
Kelly
with, like
song.
nigga, and that shit is real. And it's like, but you put that into yourself though. You know,
Yeah.
you like, damn, like
Hell
nigga,
yeah.
fuck, like, and it's just nigga,
Cause that shit hurt me so hard. Like,
yeah, nigga, you
when I
already know,
lost
nigga.
G, and that was a legacy. Like Gerald had that. My grandma said New Hope Baptist Church ain't been packed like that since Lightfoot died, and he was the long running reverend.
Yeah, I believe that.
And, like
Like,
we had the church packed. You was there, Chuck, in that long ass fucking line to the funeral, to the burial spot
this
where we
is
had to cut off. We was cutting off a car that tried to come through the session. Man, come on.
it's
Like,
unfathomable. You know, niggas at that age, it's like, man, wow,
yeah.
hell yeah. It's just like, and he'd be like, oh, YOLO, you know. It's like, yeah, what does that even really
Fuck
mean? Like,
that, dog.
okay, so yeah, you gotta exactly like you. That's part of living your life is being careful so you can make it to the next day to do whatever. Or you can't just be wild every day. Like, not saying G was we not saying that's what that is. Like, he was what he was. He, you know what I'm saying, nigga. Everybody
done
do it.
lived and done some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like, that's
it's-
not what we saying. But what I'm saying
But
is
it's one
that
of
YOLO shit that other motherfuckers on the internet and wherever talking about is just like, knock it off. Like, we not on that shit, nigga.
Your mama ain't carried for 9 months to just be out here stupid.
Exactly. You know, exactly. Not
Right.
taking orders or nothing. Like, what?
And like you, and I didn't been in so many incidences where like I'd be like, damn, I could have died, like,
Nigga.
or I could have been like messed up, but didn't even get messed up. Car crashes.
All that shit, nigga. I be thinking about that
like-
shit all the time, nigga. Like, damn. Like,
I've been in multiple car crashes and walked away where I could have
Nigga.
been done.
Like, nigga.
Crazy.
Almost got shot last year.
You don't talk about it too much. You just live to see another day. And you know you're
Yeah,
blessed.
niggas was out like a cheetah,
Almost got
nigga.
shot. And I was not in the middle of no bullshit.
At all.
I
And see,
don't be in
that's
the
the
middle of
fuck-
shit. I don't get into shit.
If anybody,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
That's the fucked
nigga.
up part. I don't even go out like that.
Niggas
And the
don't
sad
be
part
around a
was
whole
in
bunch of
Ann Arbor,
young
out of
niggas.
all the places, but
About
we
hi- in
fucking
front of the
around,
Heidelberg.
hanging
Like, nigga,
outside
what are we doing?
afterwards, and a nigga want to get on that stupid stuff outside the Heidelberg and get the shooting, and
Instincts
cousin-
kick in.
My cousin, luckily, he's good. He got hit by a bullet. Wasn't,
Punk ass 22.
but
But a gun is a gun. Is the whole
is a
point.
gun.
That motherfucker hit you anywhere in the right wrong place. You through.
it almost hit his fucking dick. Nah, shit. That shit was literally like
Pause.
it's from the
But,
dick.
I mean, that's real. That
Fuck a
shit,
pause, nigga.
Nigga, that shit-
Yeah, I don't want to get shot in my dick.
but that shit literally sounded like a firecracker, though, dog.
Man, dog, you might never get back in commission. Fucking around.
Done, nigga. Whole manhood gone because a nigga want to act stupid.
Yeah,
and-
death be on. I just be having them questions. I feel like everybody else. Like, is there a heaven or hell? Will I get reincarnated? Will it be a purgatory? Will it just be lights out?
But it ain't even worth thinking
You
about.
know?
That's my whole point. Like,
And
it ain't
that's
even
the
worth,
thing.
like,
It ain't
nigga,
worth it. You had a periods where you think
Yeah.
about it, then you just gotta live.
Like, yeah, it's life. Like, if you can't answer the question, what is life? Then it ain't no point in it. Like, because nobody can answer that question because it's questions on questions.
If
about
I do
that
get
shit.
reincarnated, though, I want to be a tiger. Just to throw that in the air and speak it into existence, like they say.
Shit, he's being in the air, flying high.
You trying to be an eagle, nigga?
Some a gorilla, nigga. A silverback game, nigga. A silverback, nigga.
I feel
Nobody
you. I
fucking
feel
with me
you.
at any
I
point,
feel you.
anytime. I'm chilling, smashing on this.
Some leaves.
Yeah, that's all they eat. They eat some bullshit for real though. Like niggas don't even know they nothing but leaves, and they eat some bullshit that make their stomach like heavy, super big, because they gotta like digest it. I mean, it's like the worst shit ever. But they still just super big and all strong and shit. Like it's crazy.
Might just
dog.
be a big tiger causing havoc.
Yeah, but that death shit is real though, man. Niggas be trying to avoid it and act like it ain't gonna happen.
I ain't gonna lie. There's times when I get down, dog. I be feeling like that shit around the corner. Can't even lie. Like, just some bullshit that happened. Like, just because so much bullshit I done seen happen. And that shit, I hate that
man.
shit.
Y'all niggas want to stay away from death, nigga. Keep drinking water, please. Niggas be drinking that bullshit.
But boil that water
Drink that
first.
water.
Boil that water first.
That's true. Or just get a filter and we do that.
And boil that shit still.
But nigga,
Not playing out here.
nah, I feel you. But I'd rather take contaminated water
Hold
over
on.
pop is poison.
Hold on,
just
no.
for y'all that know that.
But before we dip out, who y'all niggas got in the Super Bowl?
The GOAT.
Chuck on with the
Brady
GOAT.
Bunch.
Who you going with?
You
Ed?
already know.
You going with the GOAT?
Brady Bunch. Brady.
I think the
Bunch.
GOAT gonna take it, but I would love to see the young Rams take it
course.
back to
You
LA
go against
and
Tom
crip
Brady
walk.
anytime.
You damn right I go, because I don't like the Patriots. It ain't even a Brady thing. I never liked the
That'd be funny.
Patriots.
You know how many niggas from Ann Arbor don't like the Patriots?
I
And
never
then you know
liked
how many
them.
niggas
They
from
so
Ann Arbor is
corny.
Ohio State fans?
That's the
fucking
thing that
ridiculous.
killed me, the Ohio State shit. That's the weird
They're
one.
Ohio State fans, but
Hey.
they love the Patriots.
I ain't no Ohio
Tom
State
Brady.
fan, but
I didn't
but
like the
recognize
Patriots when they
greatness.
went to the Super Bowl with Drew Bledsoe.
And I
didn't
recognize
like them,
greatness.
nigga.
And,
But
nigga,
I
you can't
respect Brady and
Trust him
Belichick.
been balling
That
since
shit
he
is
been balling.
crazy, nigga.
Brady Bunch.
Well, I don't think we'll ever see a run like that again in the NFL.
Oh no! In any sport,
Ever.
in any sport, nigga, that's not gonna happen.
Unless the Warriors stay together.
No, no, that's not even gonna happen.
They ain't staying together.
Nah, it's too much. NBA niggas be on too much social media soft shit. Nah, it won't happen again. Hey, y'all, we gotta go because the neighbors about to call the police. They said, goddamn it.